The notification appeared at exactly 8:47 in the evening, glowing calmly on my phone, unaware it was about to bring something to an end. I'm just having a casual meal with my boss. He's married. Don't wait for me. Casual. That word has a way of cutting deepest. I was stretched out on our sofa, her cardigan still hanging over the arm like she'd only stepped away for a moment. The apartment carried the scent of a meal meant for two. One dish sat cold and untouched. My fingers hovered. Over the screen, I typed a response, erased it, typed again. Enjoy your night. The lie left a bitter, metallic taste. The typing bubbles appeared, vanished, then returned briefly before disappearing for good. The silence that followed felt intentional. I kept staring at my phone longer than I should have, hoping for a correction. A laugh. An apology, something. Nothing came. Instead, the phone buzzed again, not from her. It was his name, the one I wasn't supposed to recognize. A message preview slid down accidentally. It wasn't meant for me. I can't stop thinking about how you looked the last time. Don't worry about her. Seconds later, her response arrived. I'm being careful. He believes me. Something inside my chest folded in on itself, neat and final, like a file locked away forever. I didn't feel rage, not yet. What I felt was precision. I shut off the phone. This wasn't the first night she'd returned late. It was simply the first time she'd labeled it so casually. I ran the past weeks backward in my mind, the sudden. Over time, the unfamiliar perfume, the way she tilted her phone away as if by reflex. I had asked once, gently. She smiled too fast. That evening I didn't pace the room. I didn't pour a drink. I opened my laptop and began tracing patterns, times, places, frequency of messages. It's remarkable how sharp everything becomes. Once Hope finally stops talking. By 9:12, it was clear this wasn't a dinner. By 9:18, it was obvious it wasn't recent. By 9:25, I knew exactly who he was. A father of two. A man with a public-facing career built on looking respectable. I didn't confront her. Confrontation is for people still searching for explanations. I captured everything, each compliment, every suggestive remark, every sentence that crossed. The line from work-related to intimate. I moved slowly. Steady hands, don't tremble. At 9:31, I located his wife online. Happy family photos. Posts about faith, trust, devotion. At 9:34, I sent the evidence. My message was brief. Is this your husband? The moment I hit send, the apartment went unnaturally still, as if it were waiting alongside me. 9 minutes passed, then my phone erupted. Missed calls. Unknown numbers. Voicemails stacking up one after another like falling tiles. I didn't pick up. I listened. First, his voice unsteady, pleading. Please, this is all a misunderstanding. Then her. She wasn't crying. She was yelling. What did you do? Are you out of your mind? You've destroyed everything. I let the final message play until it ended. Her voice broke when she said my name, as if she couldn't believe I'd acted without asking permission. She came back an hour later, mascara streaked, hair undone. Whatever confidence she had dissolved somewhere between the elevator and our front door. She didn't ask whether I'd done it. She asked why. I handed her my phone, open to her own words. You said it was harmless, I said. She sank into a chair, covering her face. Excuses poured out, justifications, blame-shifting, perfectly timed tears. I felt nothing. She talked about his unhappy marriage, about how she was only listening, about how it meant nothing. I nodded. Then I showed her the final image, the message, where she wrote, He trusts me. Her expression went blank. I did too, I said. That was the error. Her phone rang again. His wife, I added. She didn't answer. She couldn't. I stood, grabbed my keys. Where are you going? She asked, panic sharp in her voice. Somewhere real? I walked out, leaving her alone with the consequences of her own words. By morning, his world would be exposed, career, family, reputation unraveling because two people mistook secrecy for protection. I blocked both numbers before the sun came up. Days later, through mutual silence, I learned the rest. His wife filed for divorce. My ex lost her job. She told others I was cold. They weren't wrong. Cold is what happens when you stop setting yourself on fire. To keep dishonest people comfortable, I didn't win. I didn't lose, I simply stepped aside and allowed the truth to do what it always does, tear down everything built on pretending.